Thank you.
Aṣọ́lé ní Tinubu, àṣẹ Tinubu jalè, àwọn ò mọ̀ pé ó ti ń jalè o. Ó bá wà wùn mí nínú gbogbo àwọn tó ń pe Tinubu olè, wọ́n jẹ́ ká mọ kìnìkì Tinubu jí. Ìbò ló jí gbé ni, èèyàn ló jí gbé ni, àbí kí ló gbé? Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́, ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yẹ àsìkò gbójú ọjọ́ ti rí, ẹ̀dẹ̀ òdò bíbò ló ti rí lọ́dọ̀ tìyín. Ẹ wá kan fìdílé àbí kẹ́ fìdílé nǹkan ọ̀rọ̀ tó lọ́lẹ̀ tó kún bọ́ sójú wòran yín láàárọ̀ yìí. Ẹ wò ìran Yorùbá bá a ti ṣe dáa tó àtúnyà láìmoore. Kí mo sọ? Bá a ti ṣe dáa tó látúnyà aláìmoore. Ṣàdédé ni mo wà nínú ilé láàárọ̀ yìí ni bàbá kan mẹ́sẹ̀jì mi. Bàbá gbàgede, please can I call you? Nígbà mo dẹ̀ rí pé mo free, mo wá reply bàbá yẹn pé with all pleasure sir, you can call me. Bàbá yìí sọ fún mi pé ṣé n t'Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ń ṣe nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ìṣó dáa? Mo ní bàbá kí ló ṣe? Bàbá yẹn ní báwọn ṣe wà yìí, wọ́n lé election tó kọjá ní 2023, wọ́n láwọn gan làwọn Ledi àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe òbí, wọ́n pè wọ́n òbí kinní kan, àwọn tán wà lẹ́yìn òbí, wọ́n láwọn làwọn Ledi ẹ̀. But lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí àwọn wo sàkún ọ̀rọ̀, àwọn rí pé propaganda everybody bá kiri against Tinubu. Bàbá kí lẹ á fẹ́ kémi ṣe? Bàbá yẹn ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ní o, Ọlọ́run ò fẹ́ kí n fojú wo ohun t'Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ṣe yìí o. Wọ́n single out Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá nínú àwọn ẹni yẹn. Mo á sọ fún bàbá yẹn pé bàbá, èmi ń wo ìgbà tí àgọ́ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá máa kún ni, àti Funny Thinker àti Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá kò sí yàtọ̀ náà méjèèjì. Ìwà tí Funny Thinker ní lọ́wọ́, ìwà tí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ní nìyẹn. Wípé ayé gbóhùn Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá lénìí kò ṣẹ̀yìn Tinubu tọ́lọ́run ló sábàbí fún. Lára àwọn tí Tinubu mú lọ́wọ́ báyìí tó fawọ́ ẹ̀ sókè tó tì débi òkè pátápátá, òun l'Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá wà. Lára àwọn tí Tinubu bá di ládàmú, ó yá máa pọ́n ládà yẹn, tí Tinubu dìmú tó wà kókó, lára àwọn tó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún, òun l'Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá wà. Wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o, kódà nínú Yíbò, nínú Haúsá, olójú olóṣèlú, mo fẹ́ ní kò sí olóṣèlú kan ní Nàìjíríà yìí tẹ́ ẹ lè nawọ́ sí, tó lè nawọ́ sí 4 mẹ́wàá nínú ọmọ Yíbò tó ń fà láti nobody to somebody. tó jẹ́ pé the same ohun kan ṣo yẹn náà tó lè lọlẹ̀ haúsá tó lè lọ́wọ́ sí haúsá mẹ́wàá 2015 tó lè sọ pé láti ilẹ̀ from guttermost to your uppermost èmi lọ́lọ́run lò sábàbí èmi ni mo fà ẹ́ sókè ká wá sọ pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ní Yorùbá ká máa rí èèyàn 200 tí ẹnìkan ṣo the same politician yìí náà tó tún fà sókè láti inú ẹrẹ̀fọ̀ tó tún gbé sókè dèèyàn. Tinubu nìkan la rí quality yẹn lára mi ìrò lóṣèlú mi ta tó lè náwó sí pé láti ilẹ̀ o tán ti jẹ́ nǹkankan o táyé ò ti mọ̀ wọ́n o tó wá dé mi ni mo fẹ́ látọwọ́ ni mo fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ báyìí di nǹkan. Tinubu ní candidate nílẹ̀ Yíbò ó nílẹ̀ Haúsá tó lè náwó sí pé ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ mi lára ẹ̀ kódà tó fi mọ́ president tó gbapò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tinubu ṣe ń gbèsè ayé ẹ̀ last committee Buhari wáyé Buhari ti lù sílẹ̀ mẹ́rin ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ ó ṣe kìíní olùlẹ̀ ó ṣe kejì olùlẹ̀ ó ṣe kẹta olùlẹ̀ ó ṣe kẹrin olùlẹ̀ ó tún wá sunkún mo wá sọ fún pé Buhari wá bí má sunkún mọ́ I will make you a president. Gbogbo alágbọ́ngbà tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní Abẹ́òkúta olóṣèlú míì wo ló lè jáde sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Mi wá campaign fún Tinubu mi dẹ̀ wá sọ èèyàn dáadáa tí Tinubu jẹ́ ní tí mo wá sọ ní tó kún àwa gbogbo àwa Yorùbá ò ní mo wá sọ which is Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá. Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ọmọ Ọ̀ṣun state ni bẹ̀tẹ̀ Èkó ló ti lo life. Kí ló pa àwọn àti Tinubu pọ̀ wọ́n jọ ń jàjàǹgbara ń gbà yẹn ẹ̀ẹ́dà kìíní láti school ni bàbá ti jẹ́ radical ní Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá bí ìṣòwò rẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó bá jẹ́ student union ní university days wọn or higher institution days wọn wọ́n máa ń so end up most of them máa ń so end up láti jẹ́ future leader. Látara ìmá ṣe nígbàyé nàdẹ́kò nígbàyé nígbà military lọ́hùn ní Tinubu ti mọ́ra Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá and he was nobody then. He had nothing nígbà yẹn. Now Tinubu ká má gbàgbé Tinubu ti ṣe senator rí op 93 senator ní Tinubu wà. Tinubu refused to vie for the post of Senate president nítorí Abiola tó gbàpótí ní Tinubu ṣe fi ipò ó yẹ kọjọ dùn ní Senate president but ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ nítorí wípé ó rí pa Abiola gbàpótí president. Now ó rà Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá gbà tó gbàpótí governor lẹ́yìn tó ṣe senator tán ó wá gbàpótí governor ní Lagos state ní 1999 lẹ́yìn tán ti sọ́fà tó ti sọ́ lọ́rin ìyẹn Tinubu. Now Tinubu wá gbàpótí senator nígbà yẹn ó dá ẹgbẹ́ kan sílẹ̀ wọ́n pe ẹgbẹ́ yẹn ní Batco ní 1999 ìtumọ̀ Batco ni pé Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu campaign organization. Ibi tó ti mú Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá tó ti Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rí owó tó ti ń dé èèyàn bọ̀ ó fa Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ṣe director general. Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá started making money from there. Ibẹ̀ láyé Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mo ń sọ eléyìí ká lè mọrú ẹ̀dá táwa Yorùbá yà and ó máa ń fọ́ mi lórí pé kí ni problem àwa Yorùbá náà. Moving on. Láti ibi tí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ti director general Tinubu wọlé ní 1999 Tinubu ṣe gàdà ó fa Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ṣe commissioner for works láti 1999 yẹn di 2007 láti 1999 that is 2 term. That is 2 term from 1999 to 2007. Ó odindi commissioner for works nínú gbogbo commissioners ní state kan àwọn tó rí owó jù ó ní works because àwọn náà wà ní charge gbogbo projects tó bá lọ ní state for complete 8 years Tinubu Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ṣe commissioner for works gbogbo àwọn tó ṣe commissioner Tinubu gbogbo ọ̀nà ti dèèyàn lẹ́nu ní ó jẹ́ pé di commissioner ẹ̀ náà kú sí ẹ̀ tó di minister ẹ̀ tó di senator ẹ̀ tó di governor ẹ̀ tó di many things all of them gbogbo àwọn tó bá ṣèjọba 1999 yẹn gbogbo wọn náà di nǹkan Ṣàǹbọ̀dé ni Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ni ṣé kí lorúkọ former governor wọn lẹ́yìn tí Tinubu lọ tó gbapò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ Fáṣọlá Rájí Fáṣọlá àtàwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo wọn tá ń gbórúkọ wọn mínísítà lẹ́nìí kódà tó fi dórí ADC tó dúró lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ àwọn náà di inspector general 1 inspector general 2 tààrí. Tinubu never forget anybody ó gbé Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ó gbé sókè he lift him from guttermost to uppermost orúkọ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá dẹ̀ ti gbogbo ayé mọ̀ kò tán síbẹ̀ o Tinubu fẹ́ parí tẹ́nu ẹ̀ ní 2007 ó pe Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá wá lọ contest state yìí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá dá ẹgbẹ́ sílẹ̀ bí eré ó sọ Ọ̀rànmíyàn movement he was still commissioner tó fi ń contest sí governor ní Lagos state ní Ọ̀ṣun state gbogbo agbára tí Tinubu ní ló lò fún Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá di governor. He was governor for 8 years. Ó di ọdún mélòó? Ó di 16 years tó fi wà ní corridor of power. Ẹ lọ bí àwọn ọmọ Ọ̀ṣun léèrè. Governorship ẹ̀ ní the worst governorship era tí wọ́n ever witness ní Ọ̀ṣun state. APC ń jẹ́ ìyá Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Bóyá ní APC lè mẹ́nikẹ́ni wá mọ́ tán lè gbà. Torí pé nǹkan tí ojú former governor wọn rí kò lè gbàgbé ẹni tó gba ipò lọ́wọ́ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá tó JPC. Now ó tún jẹ́ governor for 8 years. As if that was not enough, Buhari wọlé, Buhari sọ fún Tinubu kó fún òun láwọn candidate yẹ tó ń fẹ́ lò fún senatorial post. Orúkọ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá tó wà ń bẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ọdún 8 governor. Orúkọ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá tó wà ń bẹ̀ tí Tinubu tún kọ lọ. Gbogbo orú àwọn Costello nǹkan gbogbo wọn lórúkọ wọn wà bẹ̀ wọn ò mú wọn. Mo gbọ́ nínú lẹ́nu Tinubu gbà tó ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ l'Abẹ́òkúta. Ó kọ Ọ̀ṣínbàjò as vice president. Ó dẹ̀ kọ orúkọ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá wà nù governor. Former governor, former president Buhari ìyẹn bi léèrè pé fún mi lẹ́nìkan tó mọ̀ pé kí n mú nínú gbogbo àwọn list tó kọ yìí Tinubu mú Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ó mú Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá pé fẹ́lẹ̀ ní ministerial post. Nínú àwọn tó kọ fún vice president ńkọ́ ó ní Ọ̀ṣínbàjò wọ́n f'Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ṣe vice president wọ́n fa Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ṣe minister for internal affairs for another 8 years. Ó ṣe minister for internal affairs for another, so láti 1999 títí wá di 2023 Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá never left corridor of power. Láti 1999 di 2023. The same Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá yẹn lénìí nígbà tó gbọ́ pé Tinubu gbé àpótí presidency ó dọ̀tá Tinubu. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tẹ sí Tinubu lójú. Ọ̀rànmíyàn group ẹ̀ tó dálẹ̀ gbà yẹn pẹ̀lú ó tún jẹ́ kan ó tún dá ìkan lẹ̀ náà ìgé tán fi ń pè ní ọ̀gbẹ́ni. Ó ń lo àwọn yẹn, ó ń lo àwọn group yẹn láti fi tákù Tinubu. Mo sọ pé funny thing ká Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá kò sí yàtọ̀ nù wọn. Ṣé wá rí gbogbo tá tó wá ń ṣe yìí èmi kà kó ṣèlú it is natural, and there is freedom of liberty, there is freedom of association in Nigeria. Èèyàn lè join association tó bá wùn, èèyàn lè join party tó bá wùn, you are free. But ìkọ̀kọ̀ṣù Tárẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá wá ń ṣe tó wá yà mí lẹ́nu ni pé even if you are in an opposition party sí Tinubu, must you forget all that Tinubu has done for you to the extent that o tún wá lọ hun irọ́ against Tinubu? Irọ́ yẹn ni mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Bàbá yìí ò ṣe kò rò ẹ́ káti ẹ̀ wá sọ fún àwò pé wẹ́ propaganda la fẹ́ fi nà pa, kì í ṣerú ẹ kò yẹ. Tó bá jẹ́ mi o, tó jẹ́ mi o, láti 1999 títí di 2023 ẹ bá mi kàyé years yẹn. Ó lọ́dún mẹ́jọ pẹ̀lú Tinubu, ó lọ́dún mẹ́jọ as governor, ó tún lọ́dún mẹ́jọ as minister. Ṣé wọ́n nìkan ni? Èèyàn kan ṣó iná dẹ̀ ló wà ń di mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta. Ẹnì kan ṣó yìí lọ́lọ́ ń lò fún mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn tó fi achieve rẹ̀. When you became governor, when you became commissioner, Tinubu made you commissioner. When you became governor, you saw Tinubu at the end of affairs. Your becoming ministerial post tó gbà, it was thanks to Tinubu again. Okay, bá Tinubu ṣe party ẹ̀ nìyẹn, it doesn't mean ẹ wá lọ kúkú rọ́. Of recent nǹkan kan jà lẹ́ gbùdùgbùdù tí gbogbo wa ń gbọ́ Tinubu wọlé, every nǹkan tí wọ́n fi wọlé wọ́n kó ọ̀tá ìmọ̀ye Yorùbá. Iṣẹ́ Fáṣọlá dẹ̀, iṣẹ́ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ni, iṣẹ́ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ni wípé kí gbogbo Yorùbá kan hate Tinubu again. Òun ta hatred ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ṣe lọ́yọ̀ọ́. Tinubu wọlé, àwọn ìyá yẹn gbà tó bú dá nǹkan kan mọ̀. Ń tá Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá sọ fún wọn ló ń gbọ́, làwọn yẹn ń gbọ́. Àtàwọn agent of devil tó ń kóra wọn kiri. Now ohun tá à ń gbọ́ kiri lórí social media, Tinubu lọ liaise INEC pé kí wọ́n pa party kan, wọ́n fẹ́ sọ Nàìjíríà di one party state. Is it true? Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá, come and tell us the truth. Ẹ báyàn nú ilé, èèyàn kan ló dilé mú, ó ní baálé ilé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ẹ̀yin kan wá dé, ẹ fẹ́ join family yẹn, ẹ wá fagídí yọ baálé ilé kúrò, ẹ fẹ́ nìkan ṣe baálé ilé fúnra yín. Ẹ gbọ́ ṣe lẹ́yìn àtòrò. Àwọn kan náà ní ADC tán dé DC lẹ́tí wọ́n ṣe DC wọn lọ. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ kóra yín jọ tẹ́ wá dé DC ìlú yẹn, gbogbo yín pátápátá lẹ ní pátì tẹ́ ti ń ṣọ̀gá tẹ́lẹ̀. Kódà lórí Kwakwaso NNPC àbí NNPP lòun ṣọ̀gá ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. He crashed his party, he left his party, he now came to join ADC. Obi, àwọn ni wọ́n fò lọ bí ẹyẹ. He started from APGA to PDP, from PDP to Labour Party, now from Labour Party to ADC. Bóbi ṣe mú fún ti ẹni yẹn. Atiku started from PDP. Láti PDP, lára SDP, wọ́n jọ ṣe SDP pẹ̀lú Abiola ni. Àtàtìkú àtàbíọ́lá náà jọ ṣe primary, kábíọ́lá tó di presidential candidate SDP. Jos bàbá mi wà ńbẹ̀, èmi náà gbọ́ ń pa ẹ̀. Bàbá Gana Kingibe, Àtìkú, Abíọ́lá, gbogbo wọn jọ ṣe primary ni. Kátìkú tó fail, kó step down. Bàbá Gana Kingibe tó fail, Abíọ́lá win. Abíọ́lá now became the flag bearer, and he now chose Baba Gana Kingibe as running mate. Atiku started from SDP. Láti SDP, nígbà tí PDP ṣẹlẹ̀, ó di PDP. Láti PDP, ó fò lọ sí AD. Bóyá AC, Action Congress, ó lọ AC. Láti AC lọ sí ACN. Láti bẹ̀, ó lọ kó síbi party tí ò ti lọ tán. Ó tún padà wá PDP. àwọn tó padà lọ PDP ó ṣe wà lórí from PDP now to ADC all in the name of pé ó fẹ́ di president. Àwọn tó fọ́ mi ADC nìyẹn. Wọ́n wá sọ pé INEC àwọn tó ní ADC tẹ́ bá ń bẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ kàn fòdé from nowhere ẹ pa wọn sí meeting. Ralph tó jẹ́ chairman ìyẹn ló mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ni all of a sudden ẹ gbapò lọ́wọ́ wọn ẹ gbéra yín síbẹ̀ ẹ sọra yín di chairman kí wá ní ti Tinubu ń bẹ̀. Ìtí mo fẹ́ sọ gan nìyẹn o gbogbo àdáhùn irọ́ àdápa irọ́ tí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ń farawé wọn sí ẹni tó ti fi ẹ́ sípò láti 1999 to 2023 tẹ́ wá jọjókòó tẹ́ wá ṣe àdáhùn irọ́ mọ́ bàbá yẹn láìṣẹ̀ láìrò láìmọ̀ nǹkan kan pa ẹ̀. Kò sí mẹ́gbàá tẹ́ ṣe pátì yín. You cannot build nothing. You cannot build something on nothing. Case one court. INEC láwọn ò recognize yín until tẹ́ bá tó settle case court. Kí wá ní ti Tinubu ń bẹ̀? Ṣé Tinubu ló máa bá yín tó pátì yín ni kẹ́ ẹ tó dúró ni? Ẹ ń kóra yín jọ láti ṣàtakò sí Tinubu. Ẹ ń kóra yín jọ láti ṣàtakò sí pátì ẹ̀. Ṣóhun ni kó tún máa wá ràn yín lọ́wọ́ kí pátì yín lè dòdìdì ni ẹ ti rírú ẹ̀rí. Portman àti Arsenal láìpẹ́ iná play, Man City pẹ̀lú Chelsea láìpẹ́ iná play. Gbogbo ayé àwọn ọmọ Man City ń ṣàdúrà káwọn win kán lè gbapò lọ́wọ́ Arsenal k'Arsenal má gba Premiership. Arsenal ń ṣàdúrà káwọn má lùsì mọ́ káwọn lè gba Premiership. Ṣé Arsenal máa wá ran Man City lọ́wọ́ láti win ni? Kí Man City máa wá ṣàdúrà àbí kán máa wá àtàkì Arsenal wípé Arsenal ju káwọn máa win. Kí ni kan Man City àti Arsenal? Ọ̀tá láwọn méjèèjì running mate ni wọ́n. Kí ló kan Tinubu pẹ̀lú pátì yín? Ẹ fi Tinubu lọ́rùn lẹ̀ ẹ máa ṣe pátì tì yín ẹ máa strategize bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa lọ́pa ní 2027. Ẹ fi kí ni Tinubu ṣe tó lè ó lè wo lójà kí lójà yìí ló lè fún. Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá now became added enemy Tinubu ṣó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ntí mo fẹ́ fàyọ gbogbo nìyẹn gbogbo tó ń ṣe nínú party am less concerned but tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé ṣó yẹ ká rí ẹni tó ń ṣerú nǹkan tó yẹn fún kó wá padà wá di ọ̀tá onítọ̀hún kó tún máa wá parọ́ ojúkojúmọ́. Ṣé Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá náà dẹ̀ máa bá wọn bú funny thinker ṣá tó bá gbọ́ pa funny thinker? Àwa wọn Yorùbá tá a bá sì nírú wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ tọrọ dáríjì ká yá yí padà kì í ṣe tó dáa. A lè máa rò pé ṣe nílò tán ni ẹ ṣe Tinubu ò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ní kò National Publicity Secretary APC mo rí fídíò yẹn láàárọ̀ yìí mo dẹ̀ tún gbọ́ nǹkan tí Tinubu náà sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni Tinubu ló influence INEC pé kó máa approve wọn? Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni APC wùwá pé kí wọ́n má sign ADC? Ọ̀rọ̀ tí Tinubu àti secretary to APC ìtàn méjì jọ sọ rẹ̀ bóyá ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́.
I plead for your indulgence so that I may put a terrible rumor to bed. To those who ring the alarm that the APC is intent on a one-party state, I offer you a most personal promise. While your alarm may be as a result of their panic, it rings an error. At no time in the past, nor any instance at the present, and at no future junction, shall I view the notion of one-party state as good for Nigeria. I've never attempted to alter any political party registration with INEC. Equally, my dear friends and colleagues, we cannot blame anybody seeking to bail out of a sinking ship even without a life jacket. Look at my political history. I will be the last person to advocate such a scheme. In year 2003, when the then governing party tried to sweep the nation clean of political opposition through plot and manipulation, I was the last progressive governor standing in my region. In their numbers, they boasted. In all their numbers and the false grandeur, they boasted of ruling, not only governing Nigeria, for the next half century or more. Where are they now? Yet I stood alone. My allies have been induced into defeat.
David Mark went to Court of Appeal. He lost. If you want the copy, I'll tell you the copy of the judgment. Go and read it. They awarded costs against him. Is it Bola Tinubu that was a party in that case? And the elementary, even people in law school cannot litigate that one. Order has not been granted. You went to court to say that you are appealing. What are you appealing? When the order, they said come and show cause where we should not grant, you rush to, and you spend 3 months.
That's routine.
I go around all the countries, go to different states to mobilize. We set up zonal structure for our political party, which was not in place before. Every week we organize political program, we do mobilization. Some other political parties, they don't do same. They don't do program. People who are in press corps, they see us where at times I work here late till about 9-10. The national chairman work late, MPS work late on all issues. Felix Moka respond on all issues. The only one that respond to us is Bolaji Abdullahi to abuse us. He does not even address Nigerian people. He does not talk about developmental program. My sister, you are a journalist. We are politicians. It's not my job as a politician to help other political parties if they want to sink. In fact, ordinarily, I should help them to sink. That's the truth about it. So it's like saying, I like using football as an example. I'm a very good fan of Arsenal. It's like saying, it's like saying, it's like, it's the day on the day of Carabao Cup when Manchester City dealt with us. We now start complaining that Manchester City should not have used the tactics they use against us so that we can defeat them. You see, the truth is this, and I've said it with all sense of responsibility. The so-called politicians they are not serious. And I've told you we are not serious. I'm a lawyer. There's what's called legal practice. If somebody had gone to court against you, you will sit down. I was an attorney general. And I'll give you an example. When we wanted to do local government election in my state, so people went to court to Abuja here to come and get injunction to restrain the holding of the local government election, because they initially did not grant the order. They said we should come and show cause, but our lasting office did not give us that processes. So they granted ex parte order against us. I filed for the thing to be discharged. Then those people did not apply for the order to be extended beyond 14 days. I applied to the court that the order had become expired. And I cited Supreme Court case, Pretender U, and the court agreed with me. So the order was discharged on a Wednesday. On Saturday, I proceeded and conduct my own local government elections. But assuming, and I will also give an instance, in Ondo State recently, our congresses, there was an order of courts stopping our state congress. Here in this NWC hall, we decided that we cannot go ahead with that one in defiance of court order. And we immediately set machinery in motion to resolve the problem in Ondo State. The problem was resolved. The case was withdrawn, and then we proceeded just less than 3 weeks ago. So if we are doing what we are supposed to do, and somebody is acting in defiance of court order, why is it the problem of APC? Just Ondo State, go and check. You know, we made a statement that we are not going to proceed in defiance of court order. So if people, and then we have organized our world congresses, local government congresses, state congress. You saw our convention. If there are any issues, maybe 1 or 2 issues which we have been able to resolve. So it is not our job. It's not the job of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to help opposition. It is their job to do that. They're now talking about constraining democratic contest. So if I want to play football now, I should go and kit my opponents. I should go and train them so that they can be able to defeat me or have a fair chance of defeating me in the election. It doesn't work that way. David Mark went to Court of Appeal. He lost. If you want the copy, I'll tell you the copy of the judgment. Go and read it. They awarded costs against him. Is it Bola Tinubu that was a party in that case? And the elementary, even people in law school cannot litigate that one. Order has not been granted. You went to court to say that you are appealing. What are you appealing? When the order, they said come and show cause where we should not grant, you rush to, and you spend 3 months.
That's routine. It's
a routine thing. Even law school students, if they do that one, they will not pass by exam. So if they decided to go there, I'm taking the to explain to you that you see, it's easier to just say propaganda. Unserake, this is now a leader of his own political party. Is anybody fighting him over it? Accord party, they are there, they are doing their own. All other political parties, but if you decide, just as I said, to want to be chairman of a party on the same day that you become a member, you know that you have a problem. And when you also look at all the going about, they saw discrepancies in signature. Even look at the time element. You said somebody resigned in May. You did not file return to INEC in August, and you have taken over leadership in July. I also read another thing that they said even Rafungosu had already resigned before he added over to the party to David Mark. Did you read the case of I'm a lawyer? You read the case of Shonekan, why the court they said Shonekan government was illegal. They said there were decree 56, 57, 58 that was signed by Babangida on the same day. But because of the serialization, one will come by the other. The decree by which he handed over was already signed before he signed the decree to hand over to Shonekan. 1993 we are talking about. When was that? 1992-93. The court said, having divested himself of power by a particular decree, he can no longer make another decree. That was how Shonekan was removed. So if Rafungosu, according to what they said, it's not our case, so has already left the party and now came again to come and transfer to the party. It's like somebody who had left our party now coming to come and say he's setting up a committee of our party. That is truth. So yes, it's good we are journalists, but we must interrogate some of these cases. That's why I set out the allegations. They said it is Bola Tinubu, President Bola Tinubu and APC. How is it our own? You have case in court. If they like, let them not go and defend the case in court and be sitting in their room and say it's President Bola Tinubu. Then for other political party, how is it our problem? Even IPAC, our party, APC support IPAC. That's Inter-Party Advisory Council. When they were doing the election, any program, when the president was doing the iftar for our party, he invited IPAC into the whole place. But in terms of tactics, organization, and structure, we are competitors. You cannot say that MTN should help Airtel to get a market coverage. It can't happen.
So thank you very much. Please, gentlemen, we appreciate your time here, and then the entire process as it moves, but we should avoid repeating questions, please. And it is obvious. And it is obvious that the text of the National Secretary and some few interventions that they have made so far had already captured some of the questions we have to ask. Please, let's be very, very considerate. Today is weekend. Thank you.
Any other question? No more question?
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
It's more about INEC. It's a fallacy.
That's not true.
I have less than 1.5 page where I talk about INEC here. We spoke about the allegations against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and our party more, and I also spoke about I set out the 4 issues that they raised in their press conference, and the portion that I spoke about INEC is just 1.5. So to say that we are here to defend INEC is actually fallacious. It's not true. And I've told you the setting upon what Christ they had. God, the main of their text, look at it, is an allegation against our president and our party that we are the one fomenting a crisis with a will to weaken opposition. And it will also be preposterous for us to sit down here because they did not tell the genesis of their problem. The genesis of their problem was that there was a case by somebody who was claiming to be the acting chairman of their party before Justice Nwite, and he sought ex parte injunction. The court did not grant it. Since December last year, the court said, come and show cause why I should not grant the order. Rather than go and show cause, they pursue court of appeal to the court of appeal until the March 2025. If they had taken that case serious between December last year and March, they would have decided that case. So how is that the problem of President Bola Tinubu or the AP? So it's not true to say that you have come here to come and defend INEC. INEC has its own defense, but look at the text of less than one, and I cannot but make comment in that regard, particularly when you say INEC commissioners and should be sacked. And that's why I said I remember Samson in the Bible. We want to put down INEC, irrespective of whatever party you are, is the electoral management body that supervises political parties and conduct elections. So if you are even undermining democratic process by undermining even INEC itself, so we owe it as a duty to make that comment. But to say that the bulk of my work here is about INEC is not correct. Then two, about worrying about crisis. If I don't create crisis in anybody's doorstep, why should I worry if you decide to create crisis? From you here, gentlemen of the press, if you listen regularly, I told you a case was filed since last year. Instead of pursuing accelerated hearing of substantive case, you decided to go and contest jurisdiction to court of appeal for 3 or 4 months. And then after you have lost more than 2-3 weeks ago, you have gone to Supreme Court. You still acted as if there was no decision against you and say you want to go and do congresses. If you do those congresses, like Seyi Makinde in Ibadan, that went ahead to do convention against a substantive judgment of Justice Lifu in the federal court here, went to say he got an injunction to say go ahead with your convention. I don't know. I'm a lawyer of about more than 2 decades experience. I don't see where somebody will go to court and say go ahead with your convention. But then the reality is done on them when they go to court. The question is that for the PDP, were we the one that told them to go and do convention against existing judgment of courts? Senator Bukola Saraki, former Senate President, publicly advised them against going ahead with the Ibadan convention. They went ahead with the Ibadan convention. How is that the problem? Why should I lose my sleep over the fact that people are not are prudent in doing their own matter? They're talking about NNPP. NNPP does not have, as far as I'm concerned, a problem. A governor decided to leave. The owner, sole proprietor of NNPP, also decided to move to another political party. Is it my business or the business of President Bola Tinubu? As somebody that set up his own political party decided to leave his party and try and go and join coalition of confusion. Which other party are we talking about? So if people on their own decided to act in a way that undermine themselves, is there a problem? Is it me that will now be advising Kwakwaso don't go and join ADC? Or is it me that will tell Seyi Makinde please obey the court order? Or is it me that will tell David Mark and these people get proper legal advice as to the proper approach to take when courts ask you to come and show cause? It's a routine thing when ex parte applications are filed, and ex parte orders last for 14 days. Look at it in the federal court rules. So what, even if court had granted that order, it will only last for 14 days. But you decided to prolong the life by decided to go to court of appeal. So your tactics and your approach is your own problem as a political party. Just like Mr. President said, I'm the national secretary of the party. He is the MPS of our own party, APC. We cannot be acting as national secretary of ADC, Absolutely. PDP, NNPP. We can only act. So we are not. How can I be worried about the fact that the truth is this? Political party is a serious matter, and that is why you see us here today. We work here day and night. Gentlemen, you saw us always every year be here. Now go to their, just do research. Go and check the headquarters of all other political parties. Do you see them there? They don't go there. They don't sit down. They don't strategize. So if you don't strategize, you don't know implication of your action, then why should that be the problem? And I get worried. Then two, there's this claim about a one-party state is just a sheer blackmail. The same people that said we are going to one-party state, they say it does not matter that we have 32 governors that is going to win. I don't see that. They said it don't matter. They're going to win. So why are they now? Anytime they now run it, they said it does not matter. Governors are rejected by the people. So why you bother yourself? Then before the FCT election, they said FCT election is a litmus test of what will happen in 2027. They did not even win a councillor, and yet they said that they are doing part. So as far as we are concerned, I cannot drink Panadol over another person's headache.
La fi mobile lẹ̀kẹ̀ la fi mọ̀ jòjì èdè wa làmì ìdánimọ̀ wà. Pẹ̀lú ìgbìmọ̀ tó kéde Yorùbá kó má dohun ìgbàgbé kó má dohun àfisẹ́yìn tegun fi sọ. Ọ̀mọ̀wé Gbénga Fágbọnú ti kó jáde. Dictionary Yorùbá aláwòrán. Kúnlẹ́kàkì okun fọ́fọ́. Láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ dógún ló ṣàtúpalẹ̀ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá tó ta kókó. Pẹ̀lú àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ látẹnu olùkọ́ àgbà. Kò ṣeé mà níní fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá o. Àgbàlagbà tàbí àwọn ọmọdé ìsẹ̀yìn. Àwọn àkójọpọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá tó ta kókó tó lé ní ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́tàlá pẹ̀lú àwọn àwòrán tí yóò mú òye ọ̀rọ̀ yẹni ní kankan. Dictionary Yorùbá ti wà jákèjádò ilé ìtajà àti ilé ìkàwé jákèjádò àgbáńláyé. Fẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ rà tàbí tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ kó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ janturu. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní United Kingdom. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ kò sí ìyáàfin Dorcas Amusan Fagbonu ní 119 Little Houghton Lane, Bradford BD5 OHT tàbí kẹ́ ẹ pè wọ́n sórí ẹ̀rọ ọ̀bánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí +447441222557. Ẹ̀yin torílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé o. Ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ẹ máa kàn sí bàbá gbàgede ìmọ̀ tẹlifíṣàn tàbí kẹ́ pè wọ́n sórí ẹ̀rọ ọ̀bánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 08130662361. Yìí ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ọ̀dọ́ olóyè Sunday Abọ́dúndé ni ẹ máa lọ number 109 phase 3 motor dealers compound beside Don filling station New Garage Akala Expressway nílùú Ìbàdàn. Ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ẹ lọ máa kó wìtìwìtì lọ́dọ̀ Prince Titus Amusan number 13 is Efura Yago bus stop Ayọ̀bọ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Kò ṣeé mẹ́ni ní o fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá o.
tó dictionary náà rèé gbogbo wa ti rí bó ṣe rí. Àwọn mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin làwọn mẹ́ta tá a tún ṣe fi àdírẹ́sì wọn sí. Mọ̀mí wa Fágbọnú láti UK, brọ́dà wa láti Èkó àti dáàdi wa kan láti Èkó again, àwọn láti Ìbàdàn rádà. Gbogbo wọn ẹ pé nọ́mbà wọn, àwọn nọ́mbà sí wọn lẹ́ ń wò yẹn ní ojú wòran nínú advert tá a ṣe. Tó bá jẹ́ Èkó ni ẹni tí a kọ nọ́mbà síbẹ̀ ẹ pé Fágbọnú làwọn náà jẹ́, ẹ pé wọn láti Èkó. Tó bá sì jẹ́ Ìbàdàn ni ẹ ń tàkà àdírẹ́sì ẹ̀ sí ti Ìbàdàn, ẹ rí fóònù nọ́mbà wọn bẹ̀, ẹ pé àwọn náà. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wà ní Ìbàdàn, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ fẹ́ ra dictionary, ẹ pé àwọn nọ́mbà sí. Tó bá jábẹ́ kùtà lẹ́wà ẹ pé nọ́mbà. Tó bá sì jẹ́ mi náà lẹ fẹ́ bára kò sí èèwọ̀ ń bẹ̀, kò sí èèwọ̀ ń bẹ̀, ó sì kù díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ti tèmi. Tó bá ti tán ṣá tí n bá ti ta tọwọ́ mi tán àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tẹ́ máa bá náà nìyẹn. Ẹ pé nọ́mbà wọn á dá yín lóhùn. Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn o. Ẹni máa parọ́ alẹ́lẹ́rìí òun wà lálàkejì. Nítorí kálukú wọn wá sọ ni. President fúnra ẹ̀ ó dìnnà yẹn. Kí ni tèmi láti máa sọ pé kọ́ máa register party wọn for what? Why should I do that? Ṣáwọn tó lé wọn dáadáa ni wọ́n ń tẹ̀sẹ̀ bọ́ bá tẹ̀sẹ̀ bá wó kiri. Ó rèé o. Registration lásán lè léyìí tán ṣe sọ yìí o. Tí wọ́n bá wá nà wọ́n nú election wọ́n á tún máa pariwo pé Tinubu jí gbògbé. Àdàrẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ló máa lead. Ẹni pé mi dárúkọ àwọn tó kù, ẹni pé mi bá àwọn tó kù sọ̀rọ̀, kò sí tó kàn mí pẹ̀lú àwọn tó kù. But ìwọ tí Tinubu mú láti guttermost when you were nobody, tọ́lọ́ ń lò fún ẹ tó sọ ẹ́ di somebody, not 8 years, not 16 years, but for 32 years. Àbí 8 times 3 sir, kí nìyẹn 20, kí nìyẹn 8 mẹ́ta for good 24 good years. 8 méjì 16 years nìyẹn, 8 kẹta 24 for 24 years. Tí n bá nírú opportunity bẹ́ẹ̀ till I die I will be loyal to the person. Kódà Quran sọ fún wa pé ká má jẹ́ alábòsí. Quran sọ fún wa pé ẹnikẹ́ni tí ò bá mọ ẹ̀dá dúpẹ́ fún kò ní lè mọ Ọlọ́run ọba dúpẹ́ fún. ó lẹ́nikẹ́ni tí ò bá lè mọ Ọlọ́run dúpẹ́, tí ò lè mọ èèyàn dúpẹ́ fún, kò lè mọ Ọlọ́run dúpẹ́ fún. Kí ló sọ fún wa yẹn? Ká má ya láìmoore sẹ́dá. Èèyàn mú ẹ láti láì jẹ́ ìkọ̀kan rárá, ó fún ẹ nípò kíní, ipò kejì, ó tún fún ẹ nípò lẹ́ẹ̀kẹta for 24 years. Ṣé ọgbọ̀n tó kù ló ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún? Àti wà àti Fáṣọlá, ó mú Fáṣọlá, ó jẹ́ mínísítà lọ́ndà ẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ nígbà tó ń lọ, ó gbéjọba fún Fáṣọlá for another 8 years. Fáṣọlá kò bẹ̀ lẹ́yìn 8 years, ó tún lọ gbapò lọ́wọ́ Buhari for another 8 years. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ bá rí Fáṣọlá kó tako Tinubu? No. Gbogbo àwọn tí Tinubu tó fi ṣe commissioners, gbogbo wọn they are somebody today. Gbogbo wọn ló jẹ́ pé they still have romance with the corridor of power. He built them from boys to political elite. Ó sọ wọ́n di political giant. The same thing you Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá, èèyàn kún ẹ lẹ́yìn, ẹni tó di ládàmú. Nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ yẹ̀bọ̀, tí máa tẹ̀sí Moruf lójú. I often told people that Ariel Moruf, you are one of my mentor. Ó wà náà tó di ládàmú fún mi tí mo fi gòkè. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ló ṣe? Ju pé tí bá ṣe fídíò, á bá mi lo fídíò yẹn, ó tún jẹ́ káwọn fans ẹ̀ rí fídíò yẹn. Kò ṣe kó fún mi lówó, kò ṣe kó gbé mi sípò. But I cannot never forget that gesture. Èèyàn kìí ṣe mí lóore láyé mi, kó tiẹ̀ wá ṣàbúrú, oore ijọ́ kan yẹn màmá rántí. Èèyàn wá ṣoore fún ẹ for 24 years. Ló fi ṣe yẹ ṣàfẹ́dà. For 24 years. Ló fi ń jẹun òṣèlú. For 20 táwọn èèyàn míì ná billions of naira tí wọ́n rí achieve. Through this Tinubu, you achieve it. Ó wá ń parọ́, ó parọ́ oríṣiríṣi mọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ yóò bínú Ọlọ́run á bínú. Mi sọ gba àwọn tó kù o, but you Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá. Yes, you have right. I'm not disputing that. You have right to support any party. You have right to go to any party. You have right to even criticize him, but not to the extent of lying against his personality. Bring that proof. Give it to us. Wípé orí Tinubu bí tó ti ń pe INEC tó ti ń fún wọn ní instruction pé don't do this. Ẹ má ẹ di register wọn. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ṣe mistake. Gbogbo mistake tán ṣe lẹ ti gbọ́ lẹ́nu National Secretary APC yẹn. Ta ló jẹ̀bi? Tí gbogbo èèyàn tẹ́mi tó bá jẹ́ mi sà, tó bá jẹ́ mi, tẹ́mi join party mi, ó possible kí ọ̀rọ̀ má wọ̀ mọ́, it's possible. Idea wa lè yàtọ̀. Shall understand this is normal. Yes, for the fact to help me for 24 years does not mean I should follow him till I die. It doesn't mean, but I will never be among the party to mama tako, mama fàyè tí ẹlẹ́ fún for 24 years. Mama fàyè tí ẹlẹ́ fún, mama te kódà look at Ambode now. Ibi tó ń pè ní bire nìyẹn. N tó ń pè ní bíbí ire lẹ́rí yẹn. Look at Ambode. Bàbá Raufu. To me, mú dáadáa o. Ṣe dáadáa rárá àtọ̀. Kí là mú funny thinker fún? Ṣé bíbí kékeré tó ti ń lọ náà nìyẹn? Definitely tàbá lólóṣèlú kan lọ́la. Tóun náà bá build the funny thinker, n tó ń lọ dà lọ́la lẹ́rí yẹn. Ibi tó ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ rí. Kékeré wọn tó ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́rí. Ládùúrú gbogbo nǹkan tí Tinubu ṣe yẹn. Yorùbá, àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi kọ́gbọ́n. Ẹ wo life funny thinker, ẹ wo tó gbẹ̀yìn. Ìgbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀gbọ́n tí Yorùbá nínú àwọn wákàtí àwọn màmá wa máa ń dá lásàlátù. Wọ́n ní alábòsí a máa lówó, alábòsí a máa bímọ, alábòsí a máa kọ́lé, ìgbẹ̀yìn alábòsí kì máa yí dára. Gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó bá ti ń bu ẹnìkan sí, tó ti ń ṣàbòsí lórí onítọ̀hún, ìgbẹ̀yìn wọn kì í dáa. Yẹ̀yẹ̀ náà máa ń dàgbẹ̀yìn. ẹ wá wo gbogbo yẹ̀yẹ́ táráyé fi Funny Thinker ṣe kiri orí ilẹ̀. Funny Thinker ò ṣe Sunday Igboho, Monday Igboho ọ̀rà ní Funny Thinker ṣe. Kò ṣe Sunday Igboho, bàbá ọlọ́pàá èrò tó ní kó máa lọ bẹ̀ Igboho nínú gbogbo fídíò sẹ̀ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ ló ti dárúkọ Igboho pé ó fẹ́ kidnap o. Láti gbà yẹn gbogbo tó dẹ̀ sọ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ Monday Igboho ọ̀rà ló ń bá wí. Èmi ìbàbẹ́ bàbá yẹn pé kó mú Funny Thinker lọ bẹ̀ Monday Igboho ọ̀rà, kì í ṣe Sunday Igboho ní kó bẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà l'Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ọmọ ẹ̀rí bàbá wà lọ́wọ́ àbọ̀ bóyá lẹ́jẹ̀ kan náà jọ wà nù wọn torí ìwọ ọ̀dàlẹ̀ kan náà lọ́jọ́ wù. Àní mi against ẹ má ṣe mi gbọ́, mi against kí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá join party tó hùn, is free, is a politician, right? But tí mò ń sọ ni pé not to the extent of pé kẹ́ máa wá bà principal ẹ lórúkọ jẹ́ tí ò ṣe kó ló ṣe débi fáwọn èèyàn wá ń pè Tinubu olè Tinubu olè ó dẹ̀ ń wò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọnú ẹ náà dẹ̀ lu ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá wọn gbé placard yẹn ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ gbé banner láàrin wọn. Ó ń ta ọmọ Yorùbá ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ síta, ó ń ta ẹni tó lọ ń lò fún ẹ tó wọ bàtà sí ẹ lẹ́sẹ̀ tó dé fìlà sí ẹ lórí tó wọṣọ sí ẹ lọ́rùn, ó ń ta síta inú ẹ dẹ̀ dùn láàrin Fúlàní ẹ̀ ń ta ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Bàbá Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ṣé tí Fúlàní ìkọ́nù àwọn Fúlàní tó kóra wọn jọ yẹn El-Rufai ni Àtíkù ni Kwankwaso ni àbí kí ni former Senate President David Mark tí kan nù mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yẹn bá jẹ president sir, will you be happy? Kí Fúlàní tún gbapò nínú tí Nàìjíríà wà yìí, ẹ̀yin kan ṣo tẹ́ jẹ́ Yorùbá nù wọn, mo mọ̀ pé láyé bọ́n dà sókè ẹ̀ lè rí mú, wọ́n lè fún yín flag, wọ́n lè fún yín flag party kan náà iná fún tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì. Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá láyé òun náà tiẹ̀ mọ́ wá rẹ̀ kò dúpọ̀ president, secretary wọn ló lù. Kẹ́ wá ta ipò Yorùbá yín fún Fúlàní, inú yín dùn sí àbí? Kẹ́ tún dá Yorùbá padà sóko àárọ̀, kí Yorùbá padà sí square one, ká tó lọ máa ṣe yẹsà fún Fúlàní, ìyẹn ló ń dùn yín ló ń sìn. Ó jẹ́ ìbànújẹ́ fún mi wípé in tó yẹ ká máa fi sunkún nílẹ̀ Yorùbá òun la fi ń ṣe ẹ̀rírí, la fi ń ṣayọ̀. Àwọn ọ̀wà kan wà tó jẹ́ pé kò ṣeé rí kò ṣeé gbọ́ táwa Yorùbá ò gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe, tí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ máa bá àwa Yorùbá díẹ̀. Láyé ìgbà kan wọ́n tó àwa Yorùbá dáadáa. Téèyàn bá wúrú wà tí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ń wù yẹn láyé ìgbà kan á máa fọwọ́ bojú rìn ni, mo fọlọ́ búra. Láyé ìgbà kan o téèyàn bá wúrú wà yẹn ìwọ ọ̀dàlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn á máa kó tí ẹ̀ nílé rìn láàrin street. Bọ̀ láyé ìsìn àti sọ́dàṣà wọ́n ló tẹ̀sí lójú, ó tẹ̀sí lójú. APC tó ń parọ́ fún wa pé Tinubu ṣe ó ṣe àwọn Tinubu ló ní kọ́ máa rẹ̀jísítà wọn, ṣé ẹ gbọ́ pé DC ọ̀hún tún ti ń lọ PRP. Gbogbo wọn pápátá náà síkì sínú, gbogbo wọn tẹ̀lé Ledi yẹn, gbogbo wọn ló rẹ̀. Wọ́n tún ti fẹ́ kóra wọn lọ PRP nísìn, wọ́n tún ní PRP ìlò tó kàn. Ń wọ́n rí pé ẹwọ́n tó ń ṣe ní Labour Party ní last election, party oní party wọ́n dàrú. Tọ́bádẹ̀ ti rí pé kò pí àwọn wọ́n tún kó bẹ̀ wọ́n tún lọ party mi. Why can't you people sit down and form your own party? Why don't you people sit down, form your party, guide it judiciously and stay by it? Yàtọ̀ sí kọ̀nàkọ̀nà tó ń balé ẹyin ẹlẹ́yin kiri, ẹyin tẹ́lẹ́yin ti yín complete ní kọ̀nàkọ̀nà máa fòlè, ló máa balẹ̀, ló máa dẹyẹ kọ̀nàkọ̀nà padà, òun kì í yẹ́yin tiẹ̀. Ẹ sọra yín di ẹ̀mẹ̀ tí kì í sunlé àná. Ibi tẹ́ bá rí ẹ̀mẹ̀ bí ilé nì, ẹ má fọkàn sí pé máa bá ń bẹ̀ lọ́la tún lọ bòmí lọ́la. Political prostitute. Ẹ wá blame ẹ̀ ń parọ́ ẹ̀ ti propaganda Tinubu ló so bàbá èyí tẹ́ torí ẹ̀ pè mí tẹ́ bí mi léèrè ní tí mo ní sọ lé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lórí ní ìsà wípé lóòótọ́ t'Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ṣe ó ń bani lójú jẹ́ ó tì ní lójú ẹ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ Ọ̀ṣun jáde kí wọ́n wá relate ẹ̀rà Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá fún yín ṣebí tó fàjà òun àti Tinubu nìyẹn kò fẹ́ correction kò fẹ́ kán bóun sọ̀rọ̀ kò fẹ́ kán reprimand òun wá sọ Tinubu di wèrè ó sọ di bàbá òṣì nísìn after he has supported you for 24 good years ẹ rí pé àfikọ́ ló ń ṣàánú àwa kọ̀ọ̀kan lẹ̀ Yorùbá gbogbo ẹni tó bá kù tó ń wò mí tó nírú ìwà yẹn lọ́wọ́ most of àwọn tó jọ́ta Tinubu lẹ́nìí ara ọ̀tá fún ló jẹ́ mo ṣe béèrè ìjọ yẹn pé ẹni tí Tinubu bá ṣẹ̀ kó wá sọ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ báyìí ló ṣẹ̀ mí tí kì bá ṣe ìtọ́ sọ sí wa lẹ́nu táwa náà bọ́ la fi ń hé ìtẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ bá sọ mo ní ti Tinubu gan kí ló ṣe àlùṣe báyìí ó parí ìwọ náà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní hé ìtẹ̀ ìtọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ fi dọ̀ta Tinubu lẹ́nìí nìyẹn. If we Yorubas, if we fail to say yes to our fellow Yoruba man, problem ni o, because if Fulani bá padà di president, a máa blame ara wa. Count it as pé mo campaign for Tinubu, that is your own cup of tea. But what I'm saying is that ìwà ọ̀dàlẹ̀ kò dá fáwa Yorùbá, kò dá káwa Yorùbá máa ṣe, kò dá ká máa continue bẹ́ẹ̀, kò dá kó máa wáyé láàrin àwa Yorùbá. Ṣé ìran ọmọ tó ń ṣe tá à ń blame yìí àgbàlagbà náà wò àwọn yẹn wò pé ṣé ó dá ní náà tí ó bá dá kò ní máa ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin àwọn bàbá wa Àwòdì Òkè ní gbogbo àwọn àgbàlagbà táwọn ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ kí ló ń pè Àwòdì Òkè tí ó mọ̀ para lẹ̀ ń wò ó ẹni tó dẹ̀ sìnkú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ní òhò tó má burú ẹ̀ dání bó ṣe máa sìnkú tiẹ̀ náà nìyẹn òun lẹ́rí táwọn funny thing kan ṣe yẹn àkútì ẹ̀rí lára àgbàlagbà tó sọ pé kó máa jó lọ àwọn owó ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ ó dùn pé bàbá kan ó ti delete fídíò yẹn ìyẹn sọ pé funny thing kan ọ̀dọ̀ mi lówó tí mo lè fún ẹ kó lọ fi rẹ́ǹtì ilé àmọ́ tó bá ti rẹ́ǹtì ilé yẹn láti street tó wọ ilé ẹ láti street yín ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ street yín ni màá ti rí CCTV camera màá rí camera mo rò báwo èèyàn ti tákù bàbá yóò ti sáré delete fídíò torí mi wà mi ò rí mọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí mo rí lánàá mo wò lánàá mo rẹ́rìn títí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ street ẹ ni màá ti rí kámẹ́rà màá sponsor ẹ̀ màá sanwó ẹ̀ ó lè sanwó kámẹ́rà lọ dénú yàrá ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó lè fún lówó kó fi rẹ́ǹtì ilé everybody mọ̀ pé wà ọ̀dàlẹ̀ kìí ṣe tó dáa everybody mọ̀ pé ìwà ọ̀dàlẹ̀ kìí ṣe tó bójú mu ká máa fi bí ṣú olóore wa kìí ṣe tó dáa. ọ̀rọ̀ Bàbá Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá tí mo wá sọ fún wa nìyẹn wípé káwa Yorùbá má jẹ́ kẹ́ni fún wa nígbẹ̀jẹ̀ ibi tí tó wá dùn mí ni pé gbogbo yín lẹ ti ń gbó kò sẹ́ni tó lẹ́sà 70 years nínú gbogbo yín kò sí yet tó kó ń di àpò sí Ọlọ́run ayọ́nú sí wa oníyanṣẹ́ ọlọ́kàṣẹ́ ogun ẹ̀yìn tẹ́ bá wa òpó iná là dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́gbọ́n nínú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ká dẹ̀ fi kó àwọn ọmọ wa ká má torí ń tá a fẹ́ jẹ ká fi gba ń tá a jẹ́jẹ́ ká má torí pà ń lọ sẹ́dẹ̀ ká ba ẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ torí ẹnìkan o torí ọ̀la ni kí l'Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá fẹ́ sọ fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lórí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́gbọ́n lára ẹ̀ funny thing kan ní kọ́kọ́ ó wà nínú àgbàlagbà náà ó là ń rí yẹn kéèyàn ṣèyàn lóore tó bẹ́ẹ̀ kéèyàn wá wò pé ìgbà yẹn ń kọ́ mo lè bá lórúkọ jẹ́ bó ṣe wù mí ìṣe tó dá o Ọlọ́run yọ́nú sí wa láyọ̀.
Gbàgede Ìmọ̀ TV níbi wọ́n ti ń dábìí ẹnu tí wọ́n ń rọ̀ bí òwú. Gbàgede Ìmọ̀ TV láti gbóhùn sáfẹ́fẹ́ láti dábìí ẹnu tá ń rọ̀ bí òwú. Gbàgede Ìmọ̀ TV Gbàgede Ìmọ̀ TV ọgbọ́n bẹ òye bẹ.